Hello everybody, my name is GoTrunks_Armada. I hope you are doing well today, and welcome back to another episode of Prototype. This game was great. So last time we left off, Alex Mercer had just been injected with some sort of counter virus to counteract his powers, and essentially he's unable to do any of his shape-shifting abilities. The only thing he has is his disguise ability, his movement, and his his normal super strength. Last time we ended up talking with Dana, and she told us to come and talk to a Dr. Ragland, which we are going to do in just a second. First, we are going to go and get some health, because I see that our health bar is about halfway. So to do that, we're going to come down here. We're going to find some zombies. Hopefully I find some zombies and not just people running around. There we go. And we're just going to start consuming all of them. Grab you. I don't want to grab the civilians because I currently have a military disguise, and I do not want to lose that military disguise. So I want to keep that intact. I mean, it's not like the end of the world if I do, but it would just mean that I'd have to go find another military guy to consume, but military disguise in this game is very useful. Alright. There we go. We have full health. We have no powers. We only have super movement, super speed. So let's go talk to Raglan and see if there's anything he can do to help us.
No units are in contact with Zeus at this time.
Structures in the bladder lobe resembling parasitic infection. Dr. Raglan?
Already said I won't deal with you people. My medical opinion's not for sale.
I'm impressed.
What is it you want exactly?
Your help stopping the virus.
Why?
You could say I'm symptomatic. So pick a side.
I'll tell you what I know. But first, we need to find where the military has Patient Zero.
Okay, the bodies from the first outbreak are the key. Blackwatch Spectres took them. Find the Spectres, find the bodies. Maybe I can find some answers.
Alright, so we just basically gave Dr. Raglan an ultimatum. Like, hey, you can either help me, or I can kill you, take your memories, and help myself. And Dr. Raglan said, okay, I can help you, but first we have to find Patient Zero. Which is basically medical speak for, we need to find the first person that got infected, aside from you that is, with the blacklight virus after it was unleashed on Penn Station. So, let's go see if we can find somebody who can tell us that information. So the game wants us to choose any one of these guys in tanks here to consume them and read their memories. We've already figured out the easiest way to do that from earlier in the game, from the first episode.
Captain Lim. At East Trooper, get on the horn and tell them we've secured the Penn Station bodies. I'm taking the heavy armor to destroy a hive. Get control points up in this area, then rendezvous with us at Gentech.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so now that we have that information, let's go and did I already grab the landmark from up here? Probably did. Alright, now this is a fun part.
The attention of an officer? You start killing all this man.
So essentially, we need to lure that colonel guy that was in that flashback out of hiding. And the way that we do that is, as Alex Mercer just said, we gotta go through and just start killing everybody. Aw. Alright, well, since I'm jeopardized anyway. And once again, the easiest way to do that is just come, steal a tank, and just start blowing everything up. Now, we do gotta be careful of the guys up on this roof, because every single one of them has a bazooka, and bazookas do a lot of damage against these tanks. They just called strike team on me, which is probably gonna blow me up, but I will survive in this tank as long as I can. Oh, I am almost dead. Dying in like 3, 2, 1. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's dip away. We're gonna duck in here. We're gonna transform ourselves. Now, I believe... Yeah, there we go. We have a bazooka over here. I'm actually going to use this bazooka. Oh, he's full health. Never mind. Never mind. We're just going to steal the tank. I thought the tank was damaged. Alright, so that's going to clear the first wave. A second wave is going to come through. And we're going to destroy all the reinforcement tanks that are going to come up. All the bazooka guys are going to come back. Now, our main priority is the tanks, but as you can see, I am getting shot up by the bazooka guys on the roof, the helicopters all around. So you kind of got to pick and choose accordingly. Something's attacking me. There we go. I actually want to stay in here until my military disguise is unsuspicious. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And then, just like before, just keep coming down, keep stealing tanks. I believe this is the last wave before the colonel guy shows up. And then just like how we started, we just go get in his tank and consume him. Back off, hunters. Alright, that should do it. Alright, now, we actually have to move pretty quickly on this colonel guy, because, like the genius colonel that he is, he decides to pull up in the weakest APC that this game has to offer. So if I can't get to him quickly, the hunters and all the other things will obliterate his tank in a heartbeat. But, thankfully, we got to him in time. Ah, he's a captain, not a colonel. My bad.
Sir, Director McMullen surrendered the bodies to a civilian.
Ragland?
Yes, sir.
You did the right thing, son. Your new orders are this. Recover all samples, bodies, and evidence from Dr. Ragland. Bring them to base AE-1.
Ragland?
If he doesn't interfere, leave him be. He's already implicated. He won't talk.
And McMullen, sir.
It's time for the doctor to learn who's in charge of this little excursion.
Alright, and that completes that mission. We earned 100,000 experience points, have 3 events unlocked from that. Military expenditures and the 2.95 billion, so close to 3 billion. We've had 1,355 military casualties, 423 civilian casualties, and 1,728 infected casualties. Let's move on.
It was perfect. They used Karen to get to me. Used the genetic material I'd collected to make a weapon to try and take me out. By the time I discovered she was working for Blackwatch, she was gone. But I had a bigger problem. A weaponized cancer was eating me from the inside out. I needed a doctor, okay? A special kind of doctor. I needed Ragland.
How did it feel to be infected with something you couldn't control?
Like, my own body wanted me dead.
Did you ever consider how the parasite felt? An intelligent cancer ripped from its host.
Yeah, I did. Once. Right before I killed it.
Such a poignant line. Asking if Alex Mercer knew how it felt to have an intelligent cancer ripped from its host. The host being Alex Mercer himself. So, Mysterious Guy was essentially asking, you know, if Alex Mercer ever considered things from the weaponized cancer's point of view, i.e. the thing that is currently causing us to not have any of our powers. Okay. So, we're going to start with this. So there was a lot to unpack there. Let's start with the memory that we got from the captain. So in the memory, we saw that the captain, upon hearing that McMullen had sent bodies over to Dr. Ragland for him to continue his studies on, obviously realizing that he had to report this to that one-armed colonel guy that we keep seeing, who's apparently just in charge of everything. Colonel guy is all mad that, you know, McMullen is overstepping bounds and implicating people without his permission. So he essentially says, okay, go and get all of the bodies and samples back from Dr. Ragland, and we need to punish McMullen by doing something. We don't know what that is yet. But that also told us where all the bodies are going to be, which is what we will be doing next mission. In the meantime, we have a kill mission where we take this tank and kill 125, probably military, and I don't know how much time we have to do so, but let's get it done. And then, just like before, one of the main things we want to focus on is the tanks. We do want to be careful to avoid, you know, taking too much damage. Obviously, we can take out some foot soldiers as we go, but the tanks are going to be where the big money is. And of course, this little genius just going to roll up on me thinking he can take me. There we go. We do want to try to keep a little bit of distance and keep mobile during all this, because if we stay stationary, they will obviously end up shooting us up and blowing up our tank, which we don't want. If you look and see, we've already got our tank at half health. There we go, finally hit him. Alright, tanks, focus on tanks. You notice that we are kind of missing some of our big missile shots. Stuff like that will get better as we break into military bases, find commanders, sergeants, people in charge to consume and upgrade our armor control. But right now, our skill level is what it's at. We are... Uh-oh, I've only got 20 seconds. Hopefully? Come on. I don't think you made it. Nope, did not make it. Alright, so we're going to try that again, because we were about 10, 12 short. I do want to get gold on this before we move on. There we go. Once again, focus on the tanks. Tanks are big money. There we go. Alright, we got 1 minute left. Getting bronze. We're not doing great, but we're not doing too bad either. Come on, there we go. Focus on the tanks, ignore the foot soldiers. Foot soldiers aren't worth enough. Alright, we are at silver, and we have about 30 seconds left. Almost there. Almost there. If I destroy these two tanks, that'll be it. There it is. Got the gold. Let's see who else, how much more we can get. 37. There we go. Alright. Now we can leave the tank. Let's move on to the next one. So one thing we can look at is, looking at the map, you see we have very few military bases, and all this area is currently infected. There are hives everywhere. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different hives all up in this area. Things are getting kind of bad, to be honest. Did I already get that? I guess I already got it. Alright, heading to the next kill event. The kill events are, well, I guess all of the side missions / challenge missions are stuff that you kind of want to keep up with, because 1, it gives you a lot of experience, and 2, it puts you in scenarios where you have to work with limiting factors. So for example, we just did that mission with the tank. We're about to do a mission. I'm gonna look up here to see if there's a landmark, because I feel like there is. Oh, I hate this one. Okay, let's see if... Haha, got it. I believe this one gives you a bazooka, maybe? No, it's a grenade launcher. Use the active weapon to kill as many enemies as possible within the time limit. Let's go. And I think we're fighting military again? No, we're fighting infected. So, just like with other missions before, the thing that we want to focus on are all the zombies wandering around. And the cool thing about the grenade launcher is it basically acts like a rifle where we can kind of jump around all over the place firing it at everybody. And doesn't have that explosive kickback that missiles have. And it explodes everything. Well, not really everything, but, you know, tiny explosions. The only thing to keep cautious of is, you know, if you force the explosions to happen a little too close to you, it causes Alex to ragdoll, which wastes time. So obviously you don't want to do that too much. See, like I'm already running low on time. Nope, I'm definitely not making this one. But that's okay. Yep, maybe. Nope, come on, come on, come on. Maybe I can get it. Oh, I got it! I didn't think I was gonna get it. Let's see what we can get it up to. Got 1 second left. Nope, that's it. 2, 1, dunzo. Wow. I honestly didn't think that was gonna make it. Whew, blew that top score out of the water. Alright, and then we have a war event. Honestly, I think the war events are the funnest for me. Oh, I remember this one. This one took me a long time to get platinum. I believe this one I have to maintain a military disguise. Fight as military while maintaining a military disguise. Use only the weapon provided. So, this game is going to put me in a military disguise. I am not allowed to transform to Alex Mercer to reveal myself, and I am not allowed to get rid of the weapon that they provide me. And I have to win the battle within 1 minute and 15. Let's go. Once again with the grenade launcher. Now, really, I should focus on the hunters, but don't underestimate the foot soldiers. They are some pretty powerful guys. And I believe they take like 1 or 2 of these little grenades to kill, so... Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm trying to concentrate. I ain't start targeting the hunters now. I've taken out a couple of their foot soldiers. That should get him. Good. Now, more hunters are going to appear over this way, so let's go greet them. Hopefully all this fire raining upon them will kill them soon. This is definitely one of those things where you want to take advantage of the time dilation, because as you can see, it makes things really effective. Almost got all the hunters. There's one more, it looks like. Nope, two more. I stand corrected. And we still got 12 military guys, which is actually really good. And then once I get this last hunter, I believe one more pops up, and then we will win. Alright. Last hunter, here we go. Oh. What was that, Mercer? Don't blow things up in front of yourself. That's bad. Come on. Aim at the hunter. There we go. Almost got him. He's almost dead. And there we go. Got it. And oh no! .1? What? Alright, we'll retry it. One thing that y'all will begin to notice is as we get through the game, these little challenges are going to become much harder. Oh, nope, 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 don't blow yourself up. So, there might be a bunch more retries in the future. And it's all just part of it. Alright, we almost have the infected and the military even. Got that hunter. More just spawned down here, so let's go get them. Oh, run. Run, he's gonna attack. Go. We're at 42 seconds. Whoop. I think we might need to go get a better grenade skill. We are just missing too many of these shots right now. Which isn't hard, we just gotta go and break ourselves into a military base. Oop, threw a car at me. Yeah, we got like 10 seconds. No, I don't think we're gonna make it. I think we might have to... Oh. Come on, come on, get it, get it, get it. Oh, 114, we got it. Whew. Still might want to take that trip to a military base. So let's go this one. Nope, I didn't highlight it. Thought I did. Can I not? I guess I can't highlight a military base. I will do the next best thing. I will highlight a mission that's right next to it. Oop, important person. And a landmark. Multiple things. Let's go. Got him. Travis Morgan. Let's see what you got to tell me.
Karen, let me help you. We're all in very deep here. There's only one way out. Cooperation. And if you assist us, you're free and clear. A ticket anywhere you want, and a top-level assignment. And if you don't, there's nothing I can do for you. Listen, Karen. Whatever he is now, he's not the man you knew. He's something else.
I want a lawyer.
Alright, so that was essentially the game just telling us about how they got Karen Parker to betray us in the first place. Essentially, they ended up nabbing her through some means, gave her some sort of, you know, treason charge, something. They probably made some shit up for her. And then, while being detained, basically gave her the ultimatum of, you know, help us do this to Alex Mercer, or, you know, we're basically just gonna ruin your life. But if you work with us, you will be rewarded beyond, you know, anything. You'll get top missions, top clearance, top all the other things, right? You will save America and save the world. And obviously, through the events of the story that have played in front of us so far, we kind of knew which decision she made. Alright, let's get us a military disguise, because we need to break into the military base. Oh no! Okay, cool. He survived. Yep, I'm just gonna grab you. I don't care. Yep, be all mad. Look at me. We're gonna dip in here, we're gonna change the Mercer, gonna consume him. Nobody should be able to see me, but apparently there are eyes on me, so let's go and take some guys down. Ooh, oh, got him. Alright. Got all the viral detectors, but we're not worried about them. We're just gonna get on in. Alright, so we got this guy who will give us assault rifle upgrade, which is good. We just gotta get to where we can actually consume him. Which essentially just, you know, tail him around until the red dot turns red. We don't want to grab him, that'll cause an alarm. There it is. Oh, artillery. Okay, so that's going to give us more artillery strikes. Yep, store more artillery strikes. Cool. You're surrounded by people, so let's get you isolated. Since I'm in a commander's outfit, I'm able to push him around without him getting all mad at me. There we go.
Sir, the Wiseman team is present and ready for the hunt.
Good. Send in the captain.
Sir, is it true he caught the last runner on his own?
Not caught. Killed.
Alright, so that was basically giving us the buildup of Colonel Taggart, or whatever the guy's name was. The first boss fight we ended up fighting, you know, apparently is like one of the only soldiers who are able to go toe-to-toe with infected runners that they keep calling people like Alex Mercer. Assault rifle upgraded, hooray! So now our accuracy will be better, and even some more ammo. Yeah, I've got upgrades, I know. We'll do that in a second. Alright, and you... oh, okay. Got it. Oh, I got helicopter control. I haven't even unlocked that yet. Okay. Wait, where'd my rifle go? You there, give me your rifle. And... since the game just told me about it... wait, what? Interesting. I shouldn't be able to upgrade these since I don't have my powers right now. Oh, we have sprinting max. We have jump upgrade max. We have... hold on, let's wait on that. Okay, so... Palm Slam is mandatory. That will get us... maybe we don't have it unlocked right now. Oh, there it is, Cannonball. So you remember a long time ago how I said that we will eventually get another move to pair with our kicks for aerial combat? Cannonball is one of the most useful moves in the game. I will use that for a lot of things moving forward. So you see how after we ended up getting infected with the weaponized cancer, we now have so many more melee moves that we can go through and unlock. We even get a punch finisher. We get an uppercut that can launch enemies into the air. We even get an air combo once we do launch them up in the air. Let's go and grab the grapple slam, why not? And now that we have 36,000... ooh, Patsy. Patsy's fun. Alright, that's all we can get for right now. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why, while I hate the fact that you lose all your powers for a little bit, the fact that in this part of the game, we get access to all of the melee combat moves that just make this game really fun to mess around in, is really just kind of... I don't want to entirely say worth it, but yeah, it's worth it. And we're just gonna slowly come through, consume everybody. Get all these loner guys. Grab you. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure you're out of sight right now, but there we go. Alright. Bam! But there we go. Just wanted to play with some melee for a little bit. Alright, let's go on and waste everybody. You also notice that now that we are further within the story and military presence has become more and more, along with affected being more and more, that the interiors of the military bases, as well as the exteriors for that matter, have increased their security, got more guys, got more guns, got more bazooka guys all over the place. There we go. Everybody's down. Give me the experience. 8,000 there. And we're not done yet, folks, because now we get to destroy the military base. Okay, so at this point, we ignored them the first time, but because we kind of want to hang around for a little bit, let's go in and sabotage all these so we can move around and not have to worry about being detected. Oh, is it up? It's up. There we go. Yes, skyjacking helicopters. We will do that later. We're not going to do that right now. There it is. Now, I do got to be careful with the roaming drones, because if I am quote-unquote caught shooting them, that will obviously ruin my disguise, which will be very bad for me. Alright, and then there's one more somewhere. Where is he? Oh, it's down. Okay.
Target has escaped. Repeat, target has escaped.
Alright. Now that all of the drones are gone, let's come in here. And we have... Let's look at all of our options. We have some trucks. We have a bazooka guy right here. We're going to take your bazooka. And we're going to leave the bazooka here in the middle, because hopefully there will be other guys with bazookas, although we might not be at that point yet. We also have a tank over there that we're going to hijack to disable slash... I don't think we're going to use the tank. We're just going to call an airstrike and use the missile launcher. But let's get some of these foot soldiers out the way, that way we have minimal resistance when we go to actually attack it. We're going to disable this APC tank, whatever you want to call it. And let's actually drive it in. That way it will be available to us should we decide to use it. But I don't think we necessarily need it. Now, I believe we have people up on the roofs over here, so let's... Maybe? Maybe not? Aha! I was right. Okay, and they all have bazookas, so let's go and grab these. We're gonna jump down here. Landing loud will bring any soldiers in that are still patrolling around. That way we can do that to get rid of them. Alright, and let's get your bazooka. Is there anybody else up here? I believe that is it, so let's... Alright, we got all these people running in. Let's give it a second, wait on things to calm down a little bit, because we've been making a lot of noise. Ooh, there's a bazooka guy over here. You there, I want your missile launcher. Yeah. Alright, let's add it to the pile. To the pile! There we go, we got like 4 missile launchers going on. Let's get rid of you so you don't shoot me when things start popping off. I mean, essentially we're ready for the assault, because it's not like it's going to take much, but I want to get rid of as many of these soldier guys as possible. You know? Alright, walk past each other. Now, you guys walk past each other. Imagine, oh man, just imagine how scary this is. Like, without hardly anybody being the wiser, I am just leaving this military base completely defenseless. Everybody slowly disappearing one by one. And nobody knows why. Alright, I think that that is good enough. Oh, no, hold on. We got one more guy. Okay, now I think that is good enough. So let's get rid of the assault rifle. Let's pick up one of our bazookas. We're going to aim at the military base, call in a strike.
Observer calling a rain dance. Make it wet in the kill box. Target marked. Out.
And then shoot it. And then we pick up another bazooka. And we use all the ammo against the military base. Grab another bazooka. And this should be good now. Okay, so I forgot to point out the turrets that they have. The turrets are actually really bothersome because, as you can see, they do a pretty adequate amount of damage. But thankfully, one missile shot ends up dealing with them. Alright, we good? Nope, there's one more. Oh, yep, those tanks are getting me good. One thing that you notice is, you know how the first tank is kind of green and this tank is black? This black tank belongs to Blackwatch soldiers, which means this APC that I'm currently controlling is a little bit tougher and has more ammo than the military's APC. So if you can find Blackwatch military vehicles, it's always good to use those over the regular ones. And now these poor little guys, they ain't got no chance of nothing. Alright. So that was good. We ended up gaining some experience. We made some upgrades. We got through all of the... Oh, not all. We have one more.
Field teams reporting loss of target visual. How should we proceed, Command?
And then you notice that since we have our jump upgrade being max, and now we soar whenever we jump. Remember when we were first able to jump, we could, like, our max height was like this jump upgrade's base height. Almost there, almost there. And all these upgrades completely change the dynamic on how you move. I believe this one is a military helicopter, which I feel like... Okay, I feel like we shouldn't do this because I don't even know how we got the military helicopter so early. We shouldn't even have that upgrade right now. We have a mission further on in the story that will introduce the concept of the military helicopter, so we're gonna ignore that kill mission for now. Just because, I don't know, it doesn't feel right, you know what I mean? It feels like I unlocked something a little too early. The game hasn't, you know, given us the mission and the tutorial on the helicopter. Let's grab this water tower because I am low on health and these orbs will heal me as well as give me some experience. Oh, maybe not heal me as much as I thought it would. Come on. Oh, I was too late. No worries, I'll take the hunter down instead. Come on, buddy. Also remember, we have our cannonball. Yeah! Let me eat you, because you will give me lots of health, just like that. Hold on, let's get this landmark. Come on. There we go. Charge up our jump. Jump! Got it. Alright, we are almost there. Strike teams are operational. So when we destroyed the military base, that actually technically harms us in a way, because we have a brief moment where we can't call airstrikes because, well, we destroyed the military base that had the ability to send airstrikes to help us.
What's happening to me? They know you carry the infection. They might be using you to produce an antivirus. If we learn what it's doing, maybe I can find a way to help your biology reject it. How? Cut off its food supply.
Get Raglan to those bodies, I'm gonna need some armor.
Okay. Right. So this kind of confused me the first time I did this. I didn't realize that I was supposed to steal a tank in order to get things started. Which, thankfully, the game gives you, like, 2 tanks right here, right off the bat. So we get our military disguise. It allows us to just simply jump in. We get our tank ready. And we go and we get Raglan. Now, if you don't know these tanks are right here, I mean, the game doesn't, you know, give you any inclination on how to go about getting the tanks. You can, if you think that you have to go all the way to a military base to get a tank, then go all the way to a military base, grab a tank, and then just drive all the way back. You know, the game doesn't give you any sort of hand-holding in that regard. It just says, get a tank, come back when you have a tank. So, you will also notice that in this tank, we have infinite amount of the machine gun. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Oh, they are attacking me hard. We have an infinite amount of the machine guns, and we have 80 missiles, which is far more than what we had before. Oh, I'm gonna die. They're gonna kill me. Nope. I lost you guys. Y'all can't call a strike team on me. Haha. Anyway. So yeah, we have upgraded tanks running around, not just weak old APCs all over the place. So, what are we doing? We collected Raglan after Alex Mercer had his little episode of getting all sick back there. Shoot one. Boop. There we go. Aww. Anyway, dang it. I messed around and found out.
To get Raglan to those bodies, I'm gonna need some armor.
Alright. Let's not mess around so much this time. Let's actually do the mission. So we're gonna steal the tank. We're gonna get Ragland. Alex had his little episode inside Ragland's office. Ragland did what he could to stabilize him and get him good, but obviously Ragland wants to help Alex develop an antidote for his condition. And if you really think about it, the military had a really good idea here. Essentially, they used Karen they used Karen Parker to trick Alex Mercer to get enough genetic material to make this weaponized cancer that essentially, while killing Alex Mercer, was going to give them the means to develop an antibody for the entirety of the Blacklight virus. And if it wasn't for Dr. Ragland, honestly, they probably would have succeeded. So, to a degree, Ragland might be the worst character in this entire game. Ragland, through, the coercion of Alex Mercer, admittedly, but kind of single-handedly is responsible for everything that happens, not only right now, but in future events as well. Looking at you, Prototype 2. So, yeah, there is reason to say that all of this is now possible because Dr. Ragland, does what he does right here. Oh, come on, get over. Thank you.
Looks like someone got here before us, Doc.
There's a landmark right here. I'm gonna pick that up. Good experience. Almost got 50. Nice. Alright, let's blow all this up so we can have a straight path. And here we go. So now, well, alright, so Dr. Ragland, oh.
Just ignore it. I'll deal with it. This won't take long. Just give me some time.
Anyway, so Dr. Ragland is back there. He's doing his doctor sciencing stuff. And essentially, we have to protect him from all these infected that want to break in and eat him. And remembering what I said before about all the infected being under the orders of Elizabeth Green, to a degree, I'm not really sure why Elizabeth Green doesn't want Ragland to look at the bodies. I mean, I guess it can be rationed that if Ragland ends up, succeeding with what he does here, that it would be bad for, all the infected involved. But if Ragland doesn't do this, it's also bad for the infected involved because, well, if this cancer were to kill Alex Mercer, they would have their cure for the Blacklight virus, which also means that they would have the means to cure Elizabeth Green and take care of her. Oh, okay, we got a hunter. Alright, so now we're going to do the cheap strat, which is essentially just switch between the Thunderclap and the Thunderslam over and over again, because these guys are going to start piling all over the place. Just watch. Their numbers increase with every single wave that comes through. And yes, technically, these moves do technically do damage to the wall that we're trying to defend, but the damage that we inflict is so minuscule that it is nothing compared to just allowing the infected to run all over the place. So, this is the easiest way to take care of all these guys. Just constantly switch between this move and this move. It really doesn't matter which move you end up doing, both of them are equally effective. Oop, took a little too long on that. Watch for the hunters, because they will slam you out of your charge up for this move. And yeah, we just gotta last for the 2 minutes we got going on here. Watch out for the hunter doing his armored charge attack. There we go. Got a minute and 20 seconds left. Let's keep going. More infected runners are going to be coming up. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it now.
Move your ass, or I'm leaving you here, Raglan.
One more minute. Take care of the hunters as soon as possible because they are the true nuisance. All these other guys are nothing. And Ragland is understandably quite fearful of this situation. Honestly, I don't even really know how he's able to concentrate and work in the midst of all this, but he's able to do it. 20 seconds left. And now we see we have 2 hunters. Oh no. There we go. Our time is good, so all we have to do is eliminate all these guys, and we are golden. To which they don't even worry about attacking the wall anymore. Now their only priority is Alex. And we are almost done. And we're done. And then this happens. New enemy type introduced.
That's not good.
And so now all we have to do is deliver Raglan back to his doctor's office in the tank, and that little tentacle monster thing is going to start popping up all over the place as we drive down. There's going to be one that pops up on this intersection down here. And to be honest, we can choose to engage in combat and try to kill them. They are kind of strong, and they like to pick up, like, cars and chunks of concrete and other things to throw at you just like that. And it can hurt a little bit. So, really, it's just best to just kind of drive around them, ignore them, and just keep driving, because we do not want them destroying our tank. That would be very bad for us. One cool little thing is you'll notice that the tanks in this game are actually kind of quick if allowed to, you know, drive straight forward for long enough without any, like, debris getting in the way. One of the reasons why I'm constantly pointing the guns and cannons forward and shooting everything in sight. Because when you have to run over cars and other such things, obviously that slows the tank way down. But if you can get a clearing on the street, yeah, the tank can actually move a little bit. I want to say it moves just as fast as Alex Mercer's Sprint Upgrade Level 1. So, not like as fast as we can move, obviously, but in terms of, you know, in most games, tanks tend to kind of go at a slog pace. Oh no. I accidentally killed a military guy. Did not mean to do that. Now we gotta basically lose our wanted level. We'll interrupt prototype to bring you Grand Theft Auto 5 Military Edition. Oh. Okay. Everybody's dead. Let's just sit here. Nope, the tank's gonna come and see us. 3, 2, 1, spotted. That guy rushed over here too. Alright. Let's try to break line of sight. Make the helicopter inbound. And we're clear. Alright, that was a big old waste of time. Let's try not to do that again. Let's just drive straight to the doctor's office. We'll let Dr. Raglan do his thing. Don't fire on the military. Do not want to bring up conflict. We just want to end the mission, get over here, and get everything done. Come over here. Drive straight in. Alright, we did it.
Sting, I'll get this under a scope. Come back in a few hours. I have an analysis for you.
So I can't help but wonder, was that Raglan's like first taste of what's actually going on outside of his doctor's office? Because I imagine once the outbreak happened, like, he ended up sealing himself in his office and shutting his door to almost everybody. And you can tell that by his introduction with Alex, where he said, you know, my medical information is not for sale, get lost. Anyway, mission complete. 100,000 experience points, 3 events unlocked. We cost the military $4.15 billion in damages. We caused 1,793 military casualties, 1,093 civilian casualties, and 2,113 infected casualties. And we have some events to do, so let's start with the military consume event. You will also notice that with just doing one mission, you know, we still have all this infected down here, but military bases are slowly popping up more and more around the map. So, honestly, really good response time, all things considered. Get you. Lib targets, perfect. Alright, we have 3 minutes to run around and consume 3 different targets. Try to keep the military off our back while we do all this. Oop, no. Can't let him go forth, he might die. Alright, we got him. First Lieutenant Nathan Talbot. Let's see what you got to tell me.
I want a curtain of men in armor up the moment the call comes in. Overflights on the rivers are ready to pick off citizens trying to cross. Bridges are wired and blocked by armor.
Once we're primed, nothing unsanctioned gets on or off the island.
So once again, telling us that, you know, they have the borders of the island completely covered and have zero intention on letting anybody except for specific Blackwatch soldiers / military personnel in or out of the city / quarantine. Arthur Coleman, huh?
Captain, the general is waiting.
1 minute, Corporal. Doctor. McMullen, just what the hell is this thing?
Captain, we don't know enough to say. Whatever Mercer is, he's more like Green than not.
But why are they here? What purpose do they serve?
All I know is that if the virus achieves control, we won't be around to see the outcome.
And McMullen was right. McMullen saw what Elizabeth Green and Alex Mercer were and literally saw the end of the human race within both of them. Especially now that both of them are loose within New York City. It kind of bugs me that the general guy was asking McMullen, like, what the purpose Elizabeth Green and Alex Mercer existing has, when, motherfucker, you were the one who kept Elizabeth Green constantly underneath your care and watch and doing your experiments on her. So, to a degree, you're the one responsible for her existing and being around. Damien Loshek.
Oh, what the hell is this shit? Looks like paprika stinks like ass.
Stow it and get those tanks loaded on the chopper. Whatever it is, you better get used to it. They're spraying it over the city and us.
Oh, hell.
Alright, so that is actually some really neat foreshadowing. Hold on one second. Okay, so the foreshadowing with that is the military are working on essentially an airborne pathogen that will do harm to Alex Mercer, Elizabeth Green, and the rest of the infected. And somehow, I have no idea how they managed to pull this off. Like, I feel like this wouldn't be a thing if this was in real life, but somehow they found a genie's lamp and rubbed it enough times to be able to make this pathogen only affect those who are infected with the Blacklight virus. It has zero effect on anybody who is not infected. Now, again, that to me is just absolutely astonishing. I have no idea how they did that. Take it? That's a helicopter one. We're going to ignore the helicopter ones. At least until we do the mission that introduces helicopters. Which I'm pretty sure is coming up pretty soon. Like... Well, we'll see. We'll get to that. I don't know if I've explained this yet, but one cool little trick. So, you see how when we start running, it takes us a little bit to get ourselves up and really moving? It takes a little bit for us to get up to our max speed. If you end up jumping, and right before you land, you end up dashing, you will start your running after dashing at maximum speed. So if you don't want to sit there and wait the 20-30 seconds it takes to build up your character to max running speed, guess what? Just do this. And he's already running at his max speed. Alright, let's come over here, because I think I already know what this is. We're going to take a grenade launcher and kill a bunch of military people. Our goal is 50. And this time, we don't have to worry about a military disguise because, well, we are fighting the military. So this one's kind of 50-50, whether you want to prioritize the foot soldiers or the tanks. Like, yes, the tanks are always good to prioritize because the tanks are worth big money. But because of the nature of the grenade launcher and how it's basically an explosives rifle, you can kind of work it to utilize against both. Actually, you know what? I take everything back. You should absolutely prioritize the tanks. I was stupid for saying otherwise. Now, if you see all the foot soldiers starting to group up, I mean, that's kind of good to take advantage of because explosions do a lot of splash damage. and you definitely want to take advantage of that for big groups of them. But if they're all like single running around, don't waste your time on them. Just go after the tanks. Prioritize the tanks. Always prioritize the tanks. Don't listen to me doing dumb rambles about, oh, the grenade launcher is like a rifle, so it can be effective against single foot soldiers. No, I was wrong. Prioritize the tanks. Let's see if we can get these two tanks within the 10 seconds. Nope, not doing that. Yep, got him. And 3, 2, 1, donezo. So how many do we get? 79. Nice. And we're good on that. Let's see. We said we're going to leave that because that's a helicopter. Raining fire, I believe that's also a helicopter, so we're going to do this one. Oh, there's an important guy right here, so we're going to get him. Grab the landmark. Come on, hurry up. Thank you. Private Timothy Lorgoria.
Sir, are we gonna pull this one out of the fire?
I don't give a shit if it's Hope, Two Bluff, New York, or fucking DC. We burn out the infection until it's done, whatever the cost.
Sir.
New York ain't shit in the face of the other option. Just burn it. Just fucking burn it. Burn it all until it's clean.
Yep. So, I'm pretty sure I don't really have to explain that one, but I guess I will anyway. Essentially, they are willing to do anything and everything, not even within reason, just anything and everything, to make sure that this infection, this outbreak, gets dealt with and gets stopped. Because if they don't, it basically means the extinction of the human race. I mean, we see all the mass chaos and all the crazy things that are happening. And again, it's not like anybody down there is going to become Alex Mercer or Elizabeth Green. Essentially, everybody down there is becoming grotesque, awful zombies. Best case scenario, they end up becoming, you know, a little runner that runs around kind of fast, but they become so morphed and their body disfigured and all the things. I don't know, man. This is no way to live. I would not chance an outbreak like this for like a 0.0001% chance of gaining all Alex Mercer's powers. That is just not worth it at all. Alright, so now we're all the way down here. We have this war zone that we're going to come interfere with. Fight as a military ally while maintaining a military disguise using only the weapon provided. We have to win the entire battle within 1 minute and 45 seconds. Oh, look at that. We're already surrounded by hunters. And then again, to iterate, we cannot get rid of the grenade launcher. We just have to keep using it. But that's okay, because grenade launchers are really good. Run away. did not get away from him in time. Attack the hunters. Always prioritize the hunters because the Blackwatch soldiers can combat the little guys. The little guys running around, those guys can be fought by the Blackwatch soldiers. The hunters, meanwhile, those are the big juggers. The Blackwatch soldiers are kind of useless against them. Almost got that hunter down. You gotta be careful of the splash damage from the explosions. They can affect Alex Mercer. I think I jumped a little too high on that one, but that's alright. We'll just rain fire for a little bit. It'll be alright. Almost got them all. Alright, target the hunters first. There's like 4 of them that just spawned in. Oh, come on, recover. There we go. Yeah, thanks to me, your battle's turning in your favor. Y'all would be getting trashed if I wasn't interfering. And all this actually becomes a little bit comical when you realize that Alex Mercer is just doing this, 1, for his own self-amusement, 2, to kind of keep, you know, the infected from becoming, like, too overbearing, and 3, just because he wants to, and just to prove to himself that he can. You know? Come on. Thank you. I could not shoot that guy for some reason. Got it. Woo! Beat it by 10 seconds. Well, 9 seconds technically. Alright. And once again, we realize that we can find little special guys like this running around that we can't find in any other point of the story. Hey! That was very rude, Blackwatch soldiers. Alright. So, now that that's out of the way, and all these other kill missions being helicopter-based missions, let us go and start with story stuff. I guess I can hit a military base along the way. Oh, important guy. First Sergeant Carl Chuleta?
Parker, Karen, wait here, please.
No need to. I forgot something. I need to grab it before they lock us out.
Wait here.
Parker, Karen, employee 218, attempting to enter into main lab.
Hey, stop! Halt!
So right there, we kind of get a hint as to what happened before she got detained. I'm not entirely sure what she was going for. Maybe that was revealed sometime that I just had completely missed in previous playthroughs. Maybe we'll be able to find that bit out together. But yes, they were evacuating Gentech because of all the craziness that was going on at the beginning of the game. And then Karen out of nowhere was like, oh hey, yeah, I left something, I gotta go pick it up. And then during the Blackwatch soldier saying, hey, you know, basically calling in Karen Parker that she was stepping into the main lab to get something or other, she just booked it and made a run for it. Again, have no idea what she was going for or why. Maybe that's revealed in another memory somewhere. Can't remember off the top of my head. But here we are back at Dr. Raglan's hospital, so let us go and see what he has next for us.
We need a host the parasite can infest. This host will produce antibodies. These antibodies are vital for your restoration, Alex. Take this syringe, locate the correct hunter by genetic type, and inject it. If you inject it and consume it, it should cure you.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
This aircraft has a DNA sensor array. I can reconfigure it to find the hunter I need.
Okay, so this is the mission that introduces us to helicopters. By the way, this game kind of baits you a little bit because it starts you off right here on the ledge. And at first you think, oh, let me just get my disguise going so I can run down there and get the guy and get the information. But if you do that, you will be seen and you will be instantly triggered and everybody will start attacking you, this, that, and the other. In order to prevent that, kind of run back here away from all the eyes, switch your disguise, and then you're good to go. And then we're just gonna grab him in front of everybody because we don't care.
Running a Grey Goose is a tough job. Swinging a 25,000-pound heli down to safe touchdown on 7th Avenue, now that is another thing altogether. Lucky I'm just that damn good.
So I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of a cheat. If you're ever in a scenario where you got all this chaos going on, pause the game, hit restore checkpoint. And there you go. Everything's calm, everything's relaxed. We can switch back to our disguise. Everybody doesn't care about us. We get in the helicopter, nice and safely. Alright, now this is going to give us a tutorial on how helicopters work. You press X or A to ascend, square to descend, rotate with the right analog stick, and we're off. Use the left analog stick to move yourself forward, backward, left or right, etc. And then your L2, R2 / trigger buttons. I'm sorry. L2 is to toggle your aiming, as always. R2 is to fire. R1 is to switch between your weapons. You have your cannon, you have your missile. And here we have... So this helicopter in particular is located with a sensor that will help Alex Mercer locate a specific hunter that he needs to inject with the syringe that he got from Ragland, and once that hunter is infected with the syringe that Alex has, that hunter will produce antibodies that Alex Mercer will need to consume so that he can be cured from this weaponized cancer that he's been sporting. Here we go. Gotta scan it to make sure. And voila.
Gotcha.
So now we follow the hunter for a little bit. We can exit the helicopter if we want, or we can stay in it. The hunter will attack the helicopter if we don't. So let's go on ahead and do that, so that he can kind of do the stuff that he needs to do, because he doesn't like being followed by the helicopter. Now that we're out of the helicopter, he will... Come on, buddy. Oh. Actually, let me go and consume you. Inject the parasite into the hunter. Alright. So somebody went and damaged him enough to make this work. So let's come down here, grab him.
I hope this works.
Now we follow him.
I think it's had it. Good job.
And you see there are infected water towers everywhere that are spouting out hunters. If you want, you can go around and hitting all these water towers and get like 8,000, 10,000 experience for each one. So, yet another way that you can experience grind in this game. And as you've seen by me navigating the upgrade menus, you run through experience very quickly. Alright, so now we're going to come all the way over here, because that's where the hunter's going to come. And let's wait for the game. The game will tell us that we need to attack him and consume him. There we go. Oh, nope, wrong one. There it is. Alright. So now we fight. Dodge his attacks, keep hitting him with Cannonball, because Cannonball is awesome. And here we go. Alex gets overrun with runners, and then this happens. We now have armor. We also have the arm blade.
I'm back.
And so that gives us 120,000 experience points, 18 new upgrades that we can go through and get, one new event, as well as all the helicopter missions that we've been ignoring. We have $4.43 billion worth of military expenditure. Our military casualties are up in 1,885. We've had 1,160 civilian casualties and 2,188 infected casualties. Since we're here and we have the option, let's press B or circle for the upgrade. And so, now we have a lot more things. Elbow slam, that's a very good thing, but that's 675,000, so let's hold off on that. Long shot grab is very useful. That is definitely one of the ones. Nope, muscle mass throw, mandatory, gotta get it. Muscle mass, best power. Movement, I think we're good on movement, besides wall jump latch, which we don't really need that. Survivability, let's ignore that stuff for right now. Okay, we need this move, but we don't have enough for it. We also need that move, which will allow us to do the air tendril devastator. Critical pain devastator. We actually don't want this move, just because Critical Pain Devastator works off of the Palm Slam as well as the Cannonball move. And to be honest, it's just easier to hold this off because we will use it for something later. We also don't even have enough to get it right now. We're like 2,000 short. Let's go on ahead and get Stealth Consume Boost. We can't afford a Consume Boost max. Patsy's fun, but we have other things that we can get in its place. Okay, let's go back to powers. We're gonna ignore the claws. Hold on. I am considering options. Okay, so let's get... No, we don't really need regen delay. Regen delay, all it does is, like, make it to where your auto regeneration happens sooner. Okay, so I guess we can just go ahead and get these two, and that'll be all we can do, right? I don't want the body surf, I don't really care about that. Air stomp, sure, why not? The flying elbow jump is really fun to play with, but it's not all that powerful. And that's all we can get. Okay, so the armor. The armor is a lot of people's favorite ability. Go away, I'm explaining it. The cool thing about armor is it increases your defense by a lot. It borderline makes you bulletproof. The only problem is it... Oh, no, wrong one. The only downside to the armor is it makes Alex Mercer significantly slower. So, honestly, in my opinion, I rely on Alex's speed way too much. There are certain scenarios where the armor is needed, like, for example, boss fights and stuff like that. But, for the most part, I tend to not use it. It is along with your shield in terms of your defense power. Okay, let's Raining Fire. Use a helicopter, kill as many as possible within the time limit. Let's start it. So for this, we're in a helicopter, and we are going to get surrounded by drones. And we just gotta keep aiming at the drones and shooting them. Let's fly way, way up, otherwise they're just gonna keep like spawning way below us. Also, we don't want any other military coming and ruining our fun. I'm gonna spin around, wait for more to come, spin back. There we go. Let's rotate a little bit, more pop up, go back. They always try to spawn the drones like away from the camera, so by rotating in between waves, you can kind of manipulate where they pop up. As long as you're looking away, they'll just keep respawning just like they are, and the drones can't really hurt you. It's just a matter of, you know, destroying them quickly because we only have 45 seconds to finish them all off. And as you see, they pop up in small numbers. Oh, are we gonna make it? We got 20 seconds left. I don't remember what our gold target is. Oh, there it is, 65, that's what it was. This mission is really hard to get platinum on, just for the record. 2, 1, Dunzo. We got 72. So that's good enough. Let's leave this. We don't need to look at that again for a while. And let's get this infected consume event going on. Ugh. That's the one thing Prototype 2 did not did. When you land from high up, you cause craters. You cause a shockwave. You cause damage from landing. Prototype 2, you don't really do that. There we go. Hive destruction. I have 3 minutes to destroy a hive. Let's go. Let's get our military disguise going. Got all these hunters going on. Since there's not a tank here yet, we're going to grab our muscle mass and throw cars. Throw another car. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Damn, that was almost a one-hit down. Cannonball with muscle mass is a really good combination. See, even with the Hunter and Hyper Armor, we still did a good chunk of damage against him. Alright. And now, since we know how to fly helicopters, we can hijack them in the air. All you have to do is grab them, and yeah. Let's get rid of the strike team here. We still got a minute. We're still okay. There was an important guy, but... Alright. So now that the hive is at like an inch of health, now we just have a minute to run around and do whatever we want. Strike teams destroy. Throw a person at the hunter. Oh, I see an important person. Let's get him before he dies. If I can get him before he dies. Come on. Aim at the guy. Thank you. Okay, so he's dead, but as long as we keep aiming at him, we can still come up and grab him, which is cool. Dr. Craig Wright.
So you place 100 families with just as many geographic backgrounds in one isolated locale for one reason. That's our cross-section. Maintained objectivity. It helps that the test subject does not know that he or she is taking part in a test.
So that was them going over preparations for what they were going to do in Hope, Idaho. Alright, we got 30 seconds. We got things going on all over the place. We got tanks coming into the mix. We have hunters attacking us. Let's go on ahead and end everything with a Devastator. Screen clear, hive clear, everything clear. Oh, that didn't destroy the hive? Okay, hold on, 1 second. That should have destroyed the hive. I don't know why it didn't destroy the hive. Let me grab this truck. And throw. There we go. Easy. What else you got for me? Got a kill event called Ordnance. Let's go take care of that. Almost there. Alright, so we have a tank. Use the armored vehicle to kill as many enemies as possible within the time limit. Judging by the fact that we have to kill 325, I imagine we're going after infected. And so, all we have to do is just drive around and blow up zombies. Ignore all the monsters chasing us, they have no consequence to us. Our only objective, kill the zombies. Blow up all the zombies. Blow up as many zombies as we can. Now, we actually don't want to go to the hive, because if some way, somehow, we accidentally destroy the hive, all the infected in the area will end up dying, making this mission borderline impossible to do. Funnily enough, one of the best strategies you can implement is driving up and down all of these, like, tiny cross streets that go in between the main larger streets. So, for example, this is the main street. We're going to kind of sneak our way into these tinier roads because they're more packed, more condensed, have more vehicles that can be blown up, more zombies to blow up, all the fun things, right? And we're at 40 seconds, and we've got 250 so far, so we are doing good. We got 20 seconds left. We're doing okay, however I do kind of wish we were a little further along, but no need to worry. We will get it all done. There it is, we got gold. How much further can we push it? We got 370. Can we go even further? 380, 391. Not bad. Alright, that's good. We'll leave that. Let's head to the next one. Once we get through all of these side missions, kill events, we'll look at our upgrades again and see what we can get. Use the helicopter, kill as many enemies as possible within the time limit. Our target is 150. Let's start. Now I believe this one's gonna be fighting military guys. Oh. And the easiest way for this is to just kind of come through. Oh. We need to come this way. Yes. And for the helicopters, just like with the tanks, we just kind of fly along and blow everything up. I messed up by, you know, damaging the helicopter so severely, but, you know, all we can do is go with it. You want to be careful because, you know, obviously to do this, you kind of got to fly low, but you also don't want to, like, you know, run into everything, because obviously that damages a helicopter. Just like that. That's how we fail. So let's restart that. Okay, maybe I should rethink my strategy here. We are making mistakes. We want to fight the helicopters. Wow, that helicopter ate my health. Oh. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Let's fly up high, and we're just going to focus on the helicopters. We're going to ignore everything below, because our helicopter is not only our biggest threat, but we also got to be careful to not fly too low, because those tanks will take pock shots at us while we're focusing on the helicopters. There we go. Yeah, this is going much smoother now. Alright, give me another helicopter, come on. There we go. Took you a minute to spawn there, didn't you? Oh, because you spawned two at the same time, that's why. We also gotta be careful that the helicopters, as they crash and burn, don't end up running into us. I've had that happen a couple times, and it's very frustrating to lose because a helicopter crashed into you and caused you to blow up. There we go. I don't remember what our target was. Oh, there it is, 150. We got it. Alright, who's left? Come on, there you go. Did that count? No. 190 though, not bad. Alright, on to the next. Actually, I should not have jumped out of that helicopter. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, saved it. We saved it. Nice. Yeah, similar to tanks, helicopters are also pretty fast if we can hold them in one direction and not worry about, you know, running into things. Aww. There's an important person. I guess I do have to get rid of the helicopter after all. Hint orb, gimme. Explosive weapons cause splash damage. You do not have to hit directly, just close enough and the blast will do the job. That's actually good advice for like any game that uses explosive weapon ammo types. Come on. Fire weapons in short bursts to maximize accuracy and damage. Again, that can be applied to a lot of different games, not just this one. Come on, stop aiming at people I don't want you to aim at. Dr. Shane Ivy.
Getting the sample is just the first step.
What do you think you guys can cook up?
I have a few ideas, but I think we could do cancer. It grows, it replicates. Potentially, with a sample, we could engineer something that will throw it off its game. Make it destroy itself.
So that memory was them talking about creating the weaponized cancer that they infected Alex Mercer with that caused me to lose all my powers. That Karen Parker got me to collect the genetic material for them to even be able to create that. I need to borrow your helicopter. Thank you. So, oh, never mind. I don't want to take a helicopter. More important people keep showing up. Dr. Sean Walker.
Give me a report on the physical state of Codename Mother.
The subject has been incarcerated for 39 years without ill effect. Through this period, it has exhibited no degenerative effects, no joint decay, swelling, discomfort, or atrophy. Nothing. It is quite literally unaging. We have no idea how this is possible.
Yep. So that was the military figuring out that Elizabeth Green is quite an interesting character. She does not age, she is not affected by time, by wear, tear, anything. She is a perfectly preserved human being who is still alive somehow. And the scientists have no idea what, where, or why. Projectiles. Is this an infected one? I think so. Okay. Yeah, so we have an infected area this way. So let's head there. And this mission is all about just flying fast all along the streets and just holding your rockets. You don't want to do the heavy missiles because their fire rate is way too slow. The little missiles are perfect for this. You just kind of rain fire on everybody, and yeah, we got gold in no time. We don't want to get out of the infected zone because that'll reduce the number of affected, so let's turn around. Careful of all the buildings. Running into buildings will damage the helicopter. Alright, I think that's good enough. We end up getting 380 from that. Oh yeah, we blew that score out of the water. Practically doubled it. Alright, so I believe that is everything, right? We're all caught up? Perfect. So, we have gotten Alex's powers back. We have caught ourselves up with all of our side missions. Let's look through some upgrades real quick. We have 625,000. Let's go in and grab this, which is going to reduce us all the way down to 85, and I don't think there's anything that we can grab after that. I mean, technically that, so let's just get it to spend the money, the experience, whatever. Alright, let's actually raid a military base real quick. An important person. Always forces us to jump out of our helicopters. Always pop up during the most inopportune moments. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want that. I want you. Dr. Kyle Flynn.
Look, the last runner took 3 weeks to track down. It hit a podunk bird called Two Bluff, Arizona. No one noticed when the town dried up and blew away. They're clever. The worker bees, the walkers, they just do as they're told. The runners are different. They think.
What about this one?
Her? She's a runner with nowhere to run.
Right, so they just went over essentially what you've seen me do a lot of the times, where an infected runner got out, an intelligent strain of a virus carrier who had who ended up getting semi-extraordinary abilities, was able to go through and just completely ghost a town, make a town completely deserted without anybody realizing what had happened. And why would anybody? Essentially, you become anybody who you consume. So the moment that you start to suspect anybody, you immediately, change your disguise, change who you look like, change who you are. And now, instead of suspecting that old Carl down the street, well, now Carl has shapeshifted into old Stephanie. And now, once you become suspicious of Stephanie, now she's become Karen. And then Karen became, Michael, and so on and so forth. So it's borderline impossible to track down who a runner is and who they've transformed into next. Alright, we've gotten rid of all the detectors, that way we can run around and wait for a sergeant commander guy to walk around. There he is. Thank you. Let's get inside the military base, see what we can get. Give me your artillery strike, sir. Nope, you're going down those stairs. You're darn right. Come on. Give me the go-ahead. Give me the go-ahead. Yeah, because this isn't suspicious at all. Really? Okay. There we go. Artillery strikes are upgraded. More rounds are shot down range, and the area effect is larger. Essentially, now our artillery strikes do more damage. Alright. I need you to come with me. We're gonna come this way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Second Lieutenant James Martinez.
It's likely the target is a runner. The last we encountered dragged ass across the southwest United States for weeks, infecting as she went.
Sir, what are our rules of engagement?
Immediately call in air support and artillery. If it attempts to relocate before the strike, shoot with the heaviest gear you have at hand. And if it's still kicking after that, leave it to us.
There you go. Talking about how they go about dealing with runners. Alright, I need you to walk somewhere private with me, Private. Grenade launcher skill upgraded. That would have been useful when we're doing all those grenade launcher based missions, but oh well, there will be more. Helicopter upgraded. Stealth consume all the things. There is one upgrade that I am surprised I haven't been able to look at yet. Maybe it's not unlocked until later. Eventually, Alex ends up getting this, like, super launch kick, and I love that move. But clearly we haven't been able to unlock it yet, or I haven't upgraded the prerequisite to make it that move available. Anyway, like always, let's go through here and start causing some trouble. Hey guys, want to see a magic trick? Try not to be stationary because they will shoot missiles at you. Being airborne is what keeps you from getting hit. There we go. And now, miraculously, even though we sabotaged all these before going into the base, all of these are right back to being functional and fully operational and all the things. How, you may ask? Don't worry about it. Just don't ask questions. Alright. Alright, so there's only one missile launcher guy. I want your missile launcher. Gimme. There's a helicopter running around, so one cheeky thing we can do is jump, shoot, and drop behind the building. And now the helicopter's going down and they have no idea what happened. So that takes out the patrolling helicopter. We can also come up here and shoot for the turret, back up so they don't see us. Oh, never mind. There we go. Let's come over here. Go on top of this building. There's a new patrol helicopter, so we're going to use our last ammo to get rid of him. Now I need a new missile launcher. One of you guys, I need a missile launcher. You'll do. Need you to calm down from your suspicion so I can get behind you and do this. And aim at the missile launcher. I'm sorry, not the missile launcher. The turrets. We're gonna jump way over here, shoot. There we go. And they are none the wiser. I know there's another turret. There it is. Alright, we good? That's all the turrets? Yes, sir. That's all the turrets. Alright. So now we have 2 missiles for our missile launcher. Let's get rid of some of these guys walking around, being all suspicious and things.
Eyes open. Stay alert.
Red Crown from Chalk 3. We've lost the eye. You got an update for us?
Here we go. We're going to leave these guys with as little ground men to fight with as possible. I think that might be good enough. Let's grab missile launcher. We're going to spin around. We're going to call an airstrike. And we start. Got it. They had no idea what hit them. There was nothing they could do. Ooh. Apparently I missed a missile launcher guy. Alright. That was good stuff. And now it looks like we're going back over to Dana's hideout, so let's see what she has for us.
So, what did Raglan have to say?
Dana, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to tell you. I need to know why. They made me this way, and I need to understand.
It's alright, Alex. It's fine. Look, no matter what, you're still my brother. What is it?
Shh, wait. Hold on.
Oh snap. Oh no. And it grabbed Dana. What the hell is that? You want to talk about a monster? You know, when I was first playing this game, the one thing that I did not expect to happen, especially considering all of Alex Mercer's abilities, was to have a freaking chase scene. That's all this mission is. We chase this monster who has Dana, and we don't like that because, well, Dana's our sister and we kind of care about her or something. Now, because there is no way to quickly do this, I usually like to take this moment to grab as many of these, like, landmark markers that we happen to pass by around, you know, going for the trail that this guy blazes for us. Come on, buddy, resume your path. Thank you. But I've kind of been grabbing a lot of the landmarks as I go, and I don't remember what I do and don't have, and what is and isn't available on our path. So if I happen to see them, I'll grab them, but otherwise it's just follow the hunter, or whatever this monster is. Look at him go. Oh, poor Dana. She is not happy. She's having a very bad time. Checkpoint reached. Now, I believe somewhere along this path, I want to... Is there not a guy? There's usually a guy up on one of these rooftops that has a missile launcher that I can take. But, I guess not. Oh, falling behind. Okay, gotta be careful. Can't run too far ahead of the guy. Wait. Land marker. Grab that one. These poor military, they are doing everything they can to shoot down this monster. They would be trying to shoot down me if it wasn't from a military disguise. And they are just completely unaffected. ineffective. For a second there, I almost couldn't tell myself amongst all the other running soldiers. Alright, so the hunter leader gets mad at us for chasing him and calls all these guys to help him out. But all we gotta do is this. Because we ain't even playing. We trying to get our sister back. Careful of the hunter leader. He will do big, big damage against us. Ooh, helicopter came through and killed him for me. Stop attacking my kills.
Deploying strike package. Field units, relay coordinates, over.
And then, once again, if you want to, you can kind of take advantage of all this chaos going on. Destroy strike teams, attack all the military and infected. I'm kind of at this point where, like, they kind of... Oh. Stop running. There we go. So yeah, we can hang around here, keep fighting these guys, because they'll keep sending helicopters, people, etc. And at any point in time when you want to end the mission, just come over here. And then this happens. I don't know why that stops Alex Mercer. I feel like that, you know, we should have been able to complete the chase on that one. But that is mission complete. That earns us 100,000 experience points with 2 events unlocked. We cost the military $6.16 billion worth of expenditure. We've caused 2,166 military casualties, caused 1,462 civilian casualties, and caused 3,350 infected casualties.
I had no idea why Green took my sister. Revenge? Bait for a trap? All I knew is I had to get her back. These infected are like animals. But there's something more. Like a hidden hand guiding them. The hive mind became my only chance. It was a clue to find Dana. I thought by consuming infected minds I could follow the link and that would lead me to the one that took her. But then I realized I had the means. I had Blackwatch cornered. I had their cancer weapon. I could put a stop to this right at the source if I could just get close enough to Green. So I find Dana, kill Green, stop the madness. Send it with a shot.
Look at your handiwork now.
Oh yeah, they're headless. An infected army without a leader. It's only a matter of time before they're wiped out.
And if there are other leaders out there?
No. They're all dead. All dead. Except me.
Alright, let's go on ahead and do this military consume event since it's right here near us anyway. Did I get the landmark? No, I did not. There we go. Those are giving us nice juicy experience that we need to upgrade stuffs. Military base infiltration. 3 minutes, get inside the military base. Go. Come on. Thank you. And let's get inside. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna need to borrow your knowledge on that gun you're holding there, buddy. Come on, come on. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. Come on. Come on, buddy. Thank you. You saw nothing. Actually, it doesn't matter what any of you guys see, because you're all gonna die as soon as I'm gonna get done with this anyway. You there. I need to talk to you about that weapon you're holding. We need to go over some stuff. And again, come this way, come this way, come this way. Got it. Missile launcher skill upgraded. Nice, nice. And you there. I need you to tell me about whatever vehicle that you drive. So let's come up here. Come show me your helicopter. Yep, let's talk about it. Thank you. Y'all really can't be surprised by this stuff constantly happening to you guys, really? Ooh, they almost got me with that. They thought they could get me. There we go. Base interior neutralized. Now let's go blow up the military base. All easy military consume events completed. Now they will all be on medium difficulty from here on out. Whoop. Sorry. You there. I want your missile launcher. Thank you. Alright. I want to get rid of the helicopter. Jump way, way up. Fire. You also notice that since we got the missile launcher upgrade, that we ended up having 5 missiles instead of 4. I want the turrets, because turrets are very bothersome. Jump way, way up to where nobody can see me. Blow up that. Everybody thinks it's strange, but nobody knows who did it. Same thing. Alright, is that it? How many missiles do I have? I only have 2. Alright, so let's start the missile launcher pile right here. Notice a lot of guys are having missile launchers now. And to be perfectly honest, those are the guys that we need to get rid of the most. The assault rifle guys are kind of bothersome, but it's the missile launcher guys that will do big, big damage on us. So, give me your missile launcher. We're gonna go add it to the pile. To the pile! I can only imagine what's going through these guys' heads. Like, slowly, all of their friends, all of their brother-in-arms are all disappearing. And then there's just this, like, random pile of missile launchers just laying in the middle of everything. And just nobody suspicious about that. I think it's hilarious. Hey, buddy, I need your missile launcher. Thank you. Here we go. And I need your missile launcher. Look at that. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different missile launchers going on right now. Clearly, we are ready for anything. Oh, and you have a missile launcher. Yes, sir. Thank you. Definitely want that. Drop it in the pile. Now we got 7. Hey, buddy. You're not looking too good. You okay? I think he's drunk. And last but not least, we will take your missile launcher. And I think we're good. I think they're all good and defenseless, and let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up a new missile launcher, and resume. Had no idea what hit him. Oh, there's a tank. Let's kill the tank. Ow. Do you know who I am? Do you know how many missile launchers I have? I don't think you do. I don't think you realize how many missile launchers I have accumulated. You're gonna find out. Alright, this is fun. But it looks like there's already yet another military consume event over here, so let's keep her moving. Scientist Hunt. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds to get rid of all the scientists and all their guards. Let's go. Some of these scientist hunts you have to be a little bit careful for, because sometimes they'll be in, like, highly infected areas, and through no fault of anybody's, but just the game being the game that it is, you know, we'll end up losing scientists / defenders just because, you know, infected did their thing and started killing all the things they could find, including your scientists and defenders. Now, I believe if I consume the last scientist, the mission will end. So I actually want to pause and take care of the defenders here first. So let's do that. Look at that, all nice and easy. Doesn't matter if we do you stealthily or not, because you're the last person. There we go. Good, nice, easy experiment. Get this guy for daring to punch the great Alex Mercer. How dare he? Alright. And we have 2 more events. So let's do this one. Great how much faster we are now that, you know, we're kind of mid-game going on over here. Remember before when we were doing this, when we like weren't even half this fast? Use the active power to kill as many enemies as possible within the time limit. The goal is 85. Which power are you giving me? The sword, okay. Before this starts, are there any sword powers? Nope. And once again, we just focus on the tanks. And this arm blade just eats everything for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Especially when we use our time dilation to do charge attacks. We're taking a little bit of damage, so let's use our armor to kind of shield ourselves a bit, since we're doing a lot of stationary stuff anyway. Now, I know I said that the downside to the armor is that you end up reducing Alex's movement speed, and while yes, that's true, one of the ways you can kind of get around that is to do jumps and dashes, because your dash is the same speed no matter what. So as long as you know where you're going, you can just kind of leap yourself and dash directly to anywhere that you need to go, while keeping the protection that the armor offers. Come on. Slice. There we go. Stop blowing me up with missiles. Ah, well. Oh, no, we got silver. Oh, I was 4 short. Alright, play again. There is an ability that would make this so much easier, but we don't unlock it until much later in the story. There we go. Dang it, stop kicking. There we go. Oh. Come on. Come on, I just need one more. Just one more. Just one more. Come on, stop kicking. There we go. Got it. Alright, we're good. Alright, Mr. Helicopter, you wanna have this fight? I'll have this fight with you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Also, want to take a second to point out, we have a lot more military bases going on, and they've actually been able to quell some of the infection. Where before we had 5, now we have 3 hives. But we have all this going on up here. So, they pushed it out of this section, only to move it all up to this section. Alright, what we got now? Military base infiltration. I feel like we don't need to do this again, but okay, we'll do it again. Why are you making me go to this one? There's like 4 of them around me. You're gonna make me go specifically to this one. Alright, whatever. Let's just do it and get it over with. Now, look out for the viral detectors because they are always a thing now. Y'all have a lot more important things to worry about than me. Let's go. Come on. Thank you. Gotta love the military bases that are also overrun with infected. Oh wow, look at that. I honestly thought that I didn't have any more things to consume. But apparently I do. You there. I need to talk about your missile launcher. Come this way. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Thank you. Alright, got grenade launcher skill upgraded, and now we're about to get tank skill upgraded. This upgrade was long overdue. Needed this for a while now. Hey guys, you see me drive that tank? Wasn't it cool? Ow! Hey, why'd you do that? Stop! Stop! Ow! God, stop! Stop it! Stop it! Ugh! Call me crazy, but I don't think they like that. Wow, that was so crazy. I can't believe I'm the only one that survived. I need to go tell everybody about it. You, I need your missile launcher, specifically. Okay, I'll take your missile launcher. You seem to be more by yourself. Really? What's up, helicopter? Also, thanks to the upgrade, notice we have 6 missiles now instead of 5. Get rid of you, because I don't like you.
Field support authorization, Baker. Double down. Deploy fire on my 12. Fire until expended.
Nope. Boop. Alright, I need another missile launcher. No, 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 don't. Okay. Got it. Actually, let's go ahead and get rid of the turrets. Because those guys are annoying. Okay, let's do this one, and then we'll do that last military consume event. Since we're in the area anyway, and this is just a movement challenge, which, since we have all the movement upgrades unlocked, that should be easy enough for us, right? Right? Yeah, it should be. Skyscraping. Hit the waypoints as quickly as possible. We want to do it within 40 seconds. Ooh, careful. Yeah, now we gotta be careful not to overshoot our jumps. So otherwise that in-air hang time will cost us time. Whoop, 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 way overshot. But I still got it in time. There we go. And we'll take that landmark while we're here. And military consume event, let's do that. he should be down in here. Yep. No. Military guy. Thank you. Eat you. Military base destruction. 3 minutes, destroy military base. Let's go. Oh, I see an important person. Where is he at? Is he on the street? Yes, he is. And of course, it's a Civ disguise. Scott Woodford.
Subjects McMullen, Raymond, and Raglan Bradley. Time 090922.
Bradley. The corpses from Penn Station are infected with blacklight. I warned you about bringing it into the city, Raymond. Take appropriate precautions and remember, you're as culpable as us. We'll be watching. Raymond?
So that was a mysterious phone call between somebody and Dr. Raglan. Dr. Raglan calling somebody Raymond. We'll see what that's about and perhaps another memory in the future. Alright, so first things first, gotta get a military disguise. Thank you. Shockingly enough, nobody saw that. So, the thing that I wonder, right, because everybody starts looking at me sideways whenever I start showing off, like, crazy extraordinary abilities, but, like, you know, imagining the paranoia that something like this would cause, do they just look at anybody who shows any sort of crazy talent as sideways? Like, I know we've all seen, like, videos online of people just doing crazy, amazing stunts and tricks and all the things. Like, would you look at those types of people and be like, nah, that's not possible. You're definitely a blacklight variant, man. Just something to think about. Alright, we're starting to get on our 1 minute mark. I don't see a tank anywhere. I think we can just go ahead and start moving toward things.
Fire on my targets, coordinates Zulu 139er, immediate. Fire for effect.
Ooh. Helicopter came in real quick. There we go. Mission accomplished. Nice and easy. Alright, let's get out of here.
All point pursuit, go.
Oh, we got an important person this way. Colin Knoppers.
Sir, we've got the USS Reagan on the comm.
This is Palace Command. What's your status, Citadel?
This is Citadel Command. All hands report stations ready. Jets filled and ready for overflight of control zone.
Stand by for orders, Citadel.
Interesting. So we're about to get something coming in called the Citadel. Not sure what that's about. Alrighty, we don't have any more things to do, so I want to find a military disguise, so let's come this way. And now it doesn't really matter where I'm at, as long as I'm in a blue zone. We'll see military guys just wandering the street. Thank you. Woo! He just went on the ride of his life. Literally. Alrighty. So, we have successfully gained our powers back. We also ended up having our sister kidnapped by Elizabeth Green, and we've caused a lot of chaos and mayhem for both the infected and the military. I believe this is a good place to stop all of this for right now. So I would like to take a second to thank everybody for watching this, especially if you made it this far into the video. My name has been GoTrunks_Armada. If you could please like, subscribe, that would be amazing, as I'm trying to grow my channel right now. And that all being said, I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.